Now it's Torvill and Dean.
Eight weeks in Whitley Bay have got us to this point now, and this is where it all comes together, the final bit. All that work, preparation, it's not just the 8 weeks in Whitley Bay, it's the whole year preparation, writes, rewrites, musical choices, some getting thrown out, the costumes. Better. The skaters have been great. They've worked really, really hard. We've had to do an awful lot of work.
A wee bit later.
They're more than ready. I mean, they've been exceptional. They're much better than we ever imagined they could be.
We're happy to be here, I think, because it's been a lot of hard work, and we just got to enjoy it now.
Good morning, everybody. The journey time to Whitley Bay this morning is about 3.5 hours.
Nice to be involved in a show that's starting right from scratch.
They definitely can command the respect of anybody that has ever been involved in figure skating at all. That is for sure. The two of them are perfection on ice.
I never imagined I was going to work with them. Very excited.
Excited, apprehensive, a little nervous. I have the feeling it's really going to test my skating ability to the absolute extreme.
I'm ready for this. 2 years ago I was not ready, but now I feel ready for that.
I wanted to do this and I got it. It's a dream for me.
This is the first time they've all been together, and so to begin with, I think everybody was a little anxious, and I think the first week's the hardest of getting to know everybody, their personalities, how they skate, how they fit in with everybody else. And what we've got to do is to bring that in together, to sort of mold it as one. I'm fine, thank you, too. Regarding the show, I suppose you all want to know what it's about. It's new for us as well, in the way that it's going to operate. It's going to be very much 4 production pieces, and they're going to sustain throughout. What we have been doing this time that we've never used before, we've worked with a writer, a guy called Robin Driscoll, and he is actually one of the writers of Mr. Bean.
I write all the choreography, all the steps, No, it's a collaborative thing. I just gave them ideas for themes.
We approached him because he's obviously very good at visual comedy. It's a Christmas entertainment as well. We want families to come as well as older, younger. It's across the board, but it's at Christmas time, so we want people to come and be entertained as opposed to be seriously challenged. 8 weeks. I don't know whether it'll be enough time to get this show done in 8 weeks, but I sure as hell hope so. Everybody has to learn a different style. Basically, they have to learn our style because we're setting the steps.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Okay.
We try to showcase the skater. We also look at their individual talents so that when they do step out from the group, they do the best things that they're good at. But then when we come back as an ensemble, we want everybody looking the same.
We do tend to choreograph very quickly. We sort of churn it out and don't spend too much time dwelling on it or discussing it. We just say, this is what you do. They know they have to get it right, that we haven't got the time to spend helping them beyond the initial sort of choreography.
Arabesque. The seesaw looks a bit...
I like them flat.
2,
Yeah.
3. What?
I like it when it comes out flat because you both had a cross line.
The opening scene when we're trying to create the illusion of a sort of a train, a journey that we're going somewhere, that opening section all came about with, well, it's luggage. We want to create it from luggage. So we sat down with a prop designer who looked at us totally baffled and what do we want to do? We want to make a train and carriages and all this luggage has to transform it from one thing to another. Working with that theme, that idea that it's all set in a railway station and taking sort of little cameo bits from old black and white movies.
Nice bus, huh?
Once they've got the skating down, the next stage is for them to develop some characters.
I'll probably be quite short with people, just because we haven't got any time. So if we come up with an idea and say, right, you're going to do this, then I've left you with that. So just do it.
Robin's coming along and giving a lot of visual looks to what's happening with each individual person.
Okay, well hard. And it's pulling you. A little less, I think.
Charisma, it's an audience appeal thing, and that's what sort of set them apart from the very beginning. It's sort of like the cliches everybody uses, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers and Nureyev and Fontaine. It's sort of a magic.
All the pieces that Chris and I are including, we've choreographed them new because they had to fit into the 4 main themes of the show.
So Martin, Michelle, Sue that way.
Alex.
We've always been a part of developing everything and not just coming in to do the little solo skates.
And go. I'm being left here. I'm nonplussed. And I'm like, can that just go?
And this particular show, we're out most of the time. We're out there with all the other skaters, and then they sort of pull back and then highlight us, and then we do our spot, and then we all come together. So we're out there majority of the time. We're not just coming on, going off, coming on, going off. It was very much this show. I think we do more skating in than any other show that we've done.
Thanks. It was a bit of a push, but it's good for our heads. That was pretty good.
But I've enjoyed this morning.
It's a picture for all of us to see, so.
I don't remember writing the scripts, actually.
Yeah. You gave them to me last week, I remember. Yeah, I was there.
As we're getting older, we keep thinking to ourselves, we're going to cut back or slow down. But each time we do a new production, it seems like we do more.
Every project is so intense, you just wonder if it's going to be the last one. But I think this is different because it's getting near to all that we've ever dreamed of before, was to do a complete evening show. It's going well, but there's a lot to do still.
Full company. Again, bring plenty of warm clothing. It's going to be a long day. At 4:45, everyone is finished, except the flying.
We've worked in shows before in the past where they've included flying, but we thought it could be taken further and used more choreographed and as a duet sequence. And the perfect sequence to use it in was underwater, which sounds a bit strange since you're flying in the air. It's magical because it's everything you dreamed that would happen if your partner lifted you and you just were hoisted up into the air with no effort, and that happens for real when you're wearing the equipment.
Try and catch me earlier. Down. Hold it. Turn on the spark. You're turning within it and. Okay, going up. Hold it. Jane. Through. And straight down. Land.
I wouldn't go to the fun fair and go on one of those rides that go up and down, but that doesn't bother me in the least. Doing this, I feel quite safe. I'm fine, touch wood.
And don't spin yourself. I've got you. Hold me, pull me. Up, over. Now from here, Jane, you've got to stay square there. You're catching that part there. Okay, down. Reset. So we need to go over fast touch in the first one. Ready?
Yeah.
And up, and turn, and travel, and lay back. Turn, a bit lower for me, and down, over, and land. Give me a hand. Now bring you back down to set. From there, then I take her into the circle, this way, and this. I'm going to let you go in a minute. Next one, she goes, and go, and height.
I think the first day that their eyes were going to the ceiling and wondered what they were getting themselves into, and the girls were black and blue around their waists.
This way.
But I think they're enjoying it now, because I think once you get the feeling of what's happening and you understand the momentum, it becomes a pleasing effect.
Just try it one more time. This is one of the hardest things that we found, so don't sweat on this one. We've still got 3 weeks. Okay, you send her up. Just find that center and let her go outside of you. Now start lifting her. No faster than that, JP. No faster. No faster. You had it then. That was going to work. Did you get that? Something like that. So as you can see, this is a flag swinging number. So it's the entrance, it's the spoof, the opening to our Winter Games. And 1, 2, 3.
The Winter Games scene, I think it It's a little bit of fun, but there's a little bit of truth in there. There's sort of cameo roles, all those little points that we've seen throughout our career that we're trying to highlight. Well, I'm part of the ice hockey players, and that's all kind of macho, and we just think it's a parody. It's a real juxtaposition to get them out there to that sort of macho music, and then suddenly a cha-cha comes in. With a company like this, you have to keep the enthusiasm up. When you've got to work 8 hours in a cold ice rink, day in, day out, it gets to your bones. Apparently it's warm here. Canadian rinks are much colder.
It's not so bad in the last weeks of rehearsal because, we're starting to skate out more, and then you keep warm. But the minute you stop to talk about something, you just get so cold.
It's very easy when you've got 20 people and it's cold. People kind of get a little bit quiet and they move off to the sidelines, and then you've got to gather them all together again and then make it go. So my philosophy is just like keep it moving, keep it going. Don't let it stop too much.
A jazz move.
Yeah. Just the other day, at the end of the rehearsal, I just put my hands on my knees and sort of bent forward, and I just had to stay like that for 10 minutes because I was just exhausted. I was mentally and physically really just so drained. And I was in bed by 8 o'clock. And it was like...
Just being able to work with them and see how hard they work, not only with us each and every day, but on their own. And then they do all the other extra things as well, the publicity. I don't know how they can do everything that they do and do it so well.
Their technique and their skill is just unsurpassed.
It is
as far as
unsurpassed,
I'm
and
concerned.
their apparent drive for perfection.
Yeah.
Just quite remarkable.
I don't think there is another dance team in this industry, as it's become now, entertainment industry, professionally, that has been able to hold an audience for such a long period of time, put out superior product, and I think that's really, you have to really take your hats off to that.
We've been going over and over and over certain segments of the show to make sure that it looks right, and we still have about 3 weeks left, so I'm assuming it's going to get even more intense.
Welcome to our fish.
Yeah, welcome to our fish hotel.
More of a theater show, there's a lot more props, there's a lot more action, and I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised on what they see.
I think what we produce, we give 100%, and we're just trying to entertain and at the same time we're pleasing ourselves because we genuinely love to do it.
It is a common passion. We both enjoy what we're doing, and I think we have different personalities, so we can survive any sort of tension and arguments between us, which are inevitable when you're working, especially on a project like this, which is so it's hard work and it's very intense, and there's always a pressure to get everything right.
even though the public's not seeing them. They're changing costumes, they're fixing makeup, they're putting wigs on, they're running very hard. All trousers have zippers up the inside leg, so like through there, because they don't ever take their skates off between changes, so they have to have zippers in their legs so it goes over the skates.
Every design really is a combined effort. That's Jane's biggest problem, the muscles there. And if you don't know she's got those muscles, and you don't cut the costumes accordingly,
It won't fit.
They don't fit. Well, that's his original trouser pattern that I made 13 years ago. What's his worst bit? I don't know. Here.
Oh yeah, he was.
Tree trunks. Oh, thunder thighs, I call them.
I think it's the end of the day. People
They've
start
got
to
a bit
lose it.
hysterical, I think.
They're getting hysterical. I think it's time we all went home and had a gin.
Gin.
Beginners, please. 5 minutes.
Fingers crossed and break a leg, as they say, and no guts, no glory, right? There we go.